every time splits the 8-9. Ball, I can see being very versatile in college. Hey guys, welcome back to KC Ball Reviews. I'm Connor, and today we have the Roto Grip Tour Dynam-X. This has a RG of 247 and a diff of 026. It's got the Tour Trex solid cover with a modified rotary core, which was also found in the Rubicon. So this is going to be my Take 10 with the Tour Dynam-X. So first thing I thought when I saw this ball was it's basically an ASIM IQ. But this thing has a little more teeth than an IQ. Yeah, these lanes are a little beat up, and that ball is no exception. So even with a lower diff, because of the low RG, all that ball wants to do is just continue. It's really, really smooth, but it continues extremely hard. So shot number 2, we're gonna make a little move. So let's try this again. There's a little better. It's probably the best shot I've thrown here in a little while. So with that ball, I can actually see it at a tier 1 in college when we're only allowed to bring 5. That can be my 1 and my 2 ball based on how much surface it has, because the asymmetry, that core was found in the Rubicon, but they cut the differential in half somehow. So instead of it being 052, 046, so shot 3. This ball, I can see being very versatile in college, so let's do another one. Oh, that's a bit in. Well, don't miss in on a house shot with an ASIM. Not throwing it my best today. The approaches here are a little on the slick side, and I'm trying wire brush, I'm trying licking my shoe, and nothing is helping. So we just gotta bite the bullet and try and outperform the footing issue. So shot number 4, I made a little move left. Okay, I thought that was actually going to come back. So with it being low differential, that's the low flare potential. So my flare rings for the ball are going to be a lot tighter than on a normal ball. For example, the Eternity Pie, the flare rings are going to be a lot more spread out, versus these, they're a lot more tight. Almost similar to the way that urethane is, because the urethane is just one long streak. But even though it is a low flaring ball, I have still seen it be a very, very versatile piece. So I'm actually going to make a 1-1. I'm going to move my eyes in a little more, help keep it a little more in front of me. Okay, keep it more in front of me and the ball goes more sideways. So I'm trying to think of what I want to do here, because these lanes are torched, and unfortunately this is not the type of scenario you would want to be throwing this ball in. So right now I'd be, you know, Exotic Gem, Exponent, something a little weaker that would help me clear the fronts a lot better and not dig in as hard. So we're actually going to make a big move. I'm going to make like a 5-3. Get a little more around it too. There we go. Get a little more around it, help it clear the fronts a little better, but also make sure that the ball continues through the pins. That was probably the best outcome I could have had from that shot. So overall, I've been very impressed with this. I've been able to throw it a lot, especially after urethane, because of how early it is. It reads similar to urethane, but allows you to blend it out a little more. So I've been able to actually throw this a lot after a pitch black or a purple hammer and really control the lane. Oh, I thought that one was a little bit slow, but still held line. So I believe that was shot number 8. So we got 2 more shots, 1 more. I'm gonna stay right around there. And then the last one, since there is no ball return, we're gonna get just way left. So I'm gonna throw it. Same line, a little more rotation. So every time splits the 8-9. That's a really, really good piece to have, especially if you're the tournament bowler. So if you bowl a lot of like tournaments on different oil conditions other than house, that ball is going to be one of these staples in your bag because it's ASIM, helps it lock up in heavier oil, but it also is going to be very controllable with that low differential. So we're going to move way left, as we always do here on KC Ball Reviews. Our 10th shot, front of the ball return, aim right, get a little more around it, and just trust it. That's got to go. Not a very good shot, but it is what it is. So I honestly, this is one of the higher end balls that I would recommend to a lot of bowlers just because of the low differential. In a ball like something like an Eternity Pie, it's gonna be a higher differential, gonna hook more. This is gonna be a lot more controlled, especially for your average league bowler. So that was my Take 10 with the Tour Dynam-X. You can get yours today here at Jack 60 inside Andy's Pro Shop or at stormbowling.com. Thank you guys.